Well, good morning. Okay, today I wanted to talk about this topic on talking in tongues. Okay, the way I've been brought up, I was brought up in a Pentecostal home, and talking in tongues wasn't. I saw my father do it, but now after their demise, I went back to SDA, and the kind of notions that I did get was now with the way people now say that if you are talking in tongues, there should be somebody who's interpreting, and the gift ain't for each and every person. So my thinking about talking in tongues really changed. Like now I feel like it is not a must that I have to talk in tongues. And I also had a bad, how do I say it? A bad notion concerning people talking tongues, like maybe some are pretending, it's not even sincere. And I said, I won't talk about something until I've experienced it. Now, coming back to Pentecostal, and I can't remember which verse it is, where the Holy Spirit always to be in a position to talk in tongues. That means in words that uh, in words that you cannot comprehend, you don't have words for. And I've been holding back for a while. There's a time we always have prayer sessions before we start services. And when I feel like I'm gonna because you find yourself in prayer and then just your tongue just started to speak. I don't know, I can't even now explain it. At the first time I restrained myself. Then the second time we had a prayer. It was a creative night. Yeah, so people were just worshiping, praying, reading a verse. Like there was no program. It was just the intention was just the Holy Spirit to come in and take over. And when the preacher, the one was getting us that day it started with saying that be free, get lost in the presence of God. And I just told God that I want to get lost. I want to get free in your presence. Oh my goodness. Worship came, and we had Edith that day. So Edith was the last one to get us through the worship session. And when he took us, it was just another rare man. And I just got free. I got lost, and boom. Ah. It started flowing like crazy. Yes. And when my thought of talking in tongues was like, you want to be aware of it, you want to be aware of your environment, but your ears are so sharp, your eyes are, and your tongue is just moving like those words are just coming out. And it was a beautiful experience. Like it felt, the connection was so deep. And there are, from that moment onward, like it's just been coming out. Sometimes I find myself walking and it just starts coming out. And now I started questioning myself, am I now pretending or is this still Holy Spirit talking? Because now I felt like, oh my goodness, is this really happening? Because now it was like, shit. Like there was, I don't know, like sometimes I find myself just walking in my own thoughts and it just starts on its own. And now when even I start prayers, I just find myself delving into it. Now I start to ask myself, is now this now becoming a pretense or is still happening spontaneously? And now I came to understand, like it's something that you can't even control. Like when you just start, I open just your mouth or your tongue, it just takes over and takes control. And also when you start and you just tell the Holy Spirit to just want you to take control, just want you to get lost. It was a deeper feeling, and I loved it. And I thank God for it. I don't know what has been your experience with speaking in tongues, and I would love to hear it. And have a beautiful day. Ciao.